this one off today. Shot toward the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, one away. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two. So digging in now, Mark Trumbo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Villar, the runner at first with two gone. The ball and two strikes. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Orioles lead one. Orioles kept off. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First offering on its way.
Brett Gardner.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
That breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Villar fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number one. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Judge, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Grounded back up the middle. Villar comes up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Adam Jones will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. At the plate, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Davis is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Tim Beckham would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time and the side is retired. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 3 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting center fielder.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. And he lays off there, 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hicks, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Line drive to left. Mancini is going to have room out there as he puts this away. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now. Tim Beckham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Caleb Joseph comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The next 0-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Greg Bird will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is in there. A called strike 3. Now at the plate, Black. Torres will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit to short. Beckham is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base from the stretch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now here it comes. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Here's Brett Gardner now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Jones going back at the track. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And he misses ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that misses 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Here's the first pitch to him.
The right fielder, number 10.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Davis becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Miguel Andujar is on deck. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Hicks on at first. Nobody out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is ready now.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first safely. Neil Walker is going to come in now and take over following the injury. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. So stepping in, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Tap down the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. The tying run is in to score from second. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Bird fields it cleanly. And not in time as the run scores. Now in the box, Mark Trumbo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Digging in now, Adam Jones. He was a ground out victim last time up. 0-1 the count. Mancini is off of first with 2 away. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Right side, hit hard. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Here's Chris Davis now. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
That misses, 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And right into the shift. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Neil Walker is on deck. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Neil Walker. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Taken high and deep to right. Jones going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. At the plate, Tim Beckham. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Number 38 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Giancarlo Stanton will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Richard Blyer comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move. But we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Aaron Hicks. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Blyer is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or, like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And digging in, the switch hitter, number 3, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Softly hit here to the left side, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at 3rd for the first out. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it 2-1. Miguel Castro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. 3rd baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2. Now, Andrew McCutchen will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Andrew McCutchen.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. McCutchen, or just Kutch, as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Greg Bird. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Hit back toward the mound. Beckham is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2. Andrew McCutchen is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound.
Number 30, David Robertson.
In now, Chris Davis. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. A play at the plate. Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Jones at second. Davis at first with no outs. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close.
And this one gets away. He'll come home with it. And Jones is in there safely to score the run. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Beckham is retired, and there's 1 away. In now, Caleb Joseph. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded up the first baseline.